Flash Family Show. The name of our show is Scenes from Life. How many of you have never been to an improv show before? A smattering here and there. All right, well, what we're going to do is make things up right here in front of your eyes. So to start the show off, I want a recurring theme in your life. For example, a couple of years ago, procrastination was something that I was dealing with constantly, and it seemed to just go across every aspect of my life. I was dealing with the issue of procrastination. So what's a recurring theme, either currently or recently, in someone's life?
Cash flow.
Fear. Thank you very much. Fear. Oh.
Honey, there's a pinprick in the bottle here. I wouldn't take anything that's been put in there. Louise, I paid for the motel room, and I'd like you to split it with me, and I'll pay you back if something happens.
Split?
Well, I got oranges, I got bananas, I got pomegranate, and no coconuts. They didn't have any coconuts.
I can't make this without coconuts.
Oh no! And Mom's coming over.
Mom?
You're kidding.
Your mom's coming? Harry.
What?
I only think I am.
Oh, sure.
Was this 47 steps?
And I'm not spending another Christmas with your Uncle Harry, him and his sticking the pins in the voodoo dolls. I had angina last month.
He's an anthropologist, Sam.
He's a devil worshiper.
Falling in love again, never one. Oh, Marge.
So that's basically how it works. We get a suggestion and then we go with it. And sometimes we'll do several things on your suggestion, and sometimes we'll just do one scene or one skit on your suggestion. But the idea is that you are co-creating this evening's entertainment with us. We couldn't do it without you. We'd have to go get somebody off the street to come in here and give us suggestions. So we're very glad to have you here. We've got fans going, so we hope it stays cool in the house for you tonight. Last week we roasted a whole audience full of people with no fans, so we're prepared for you today. The other thing that you need to know is that it would be impossible for us to repeat anything that happens tonight, just by the very nature of the way that we're co-creating this show. So if you don't believe that, you've got one more week you could check it out. But as you can see by the numbers, make reservations early if you want to come and check that out. All right, now we're going to take a look at what goes on in a space. And we're going to do a couple of scenes that will be related only by the space, no other relationship. So we'd like for that a room in a home. Bathroom. Like the bathroom. Thank you very much.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you anytime during the daylight hours.
I just decided to take the day off, mental health day. Boy, it's been crazy down here. It's just crazy.
I'm not used to sharing the bathroom with you. You're usually gone way before I get up.
I'll try to aim these things so they can don't go over. I didn't know. I wasn't aware what time you'd be in here, so I just...
Well, it's just another problem, you know. I wouldn't mind ordinarily to be here with you, except when you are here, you take up so much space, and so much of my energy, and so much of my problem-solving ability, because there's always something that I have to deal with.
Well, I'll try to get these up so you don't step on any of them, because I wouldn't want you to get a foot disease from my foot.
I'm not being picky. Please don't make me picky. I'm not. I'm not a picky person. But I hate what your toenails represent. I mean, it's, you know...
Devil be gone! Devil be gone!
Now you're making fun of me.
No, no, no! I think parts of a person's body carry a certain amount of energy. And I realize if you step on a part of a person's body that's sharp, it goes into your body. Who knows? The mixture in there, it could really... weird things could happen, you know?
Now, yes, I understand that. I'm glad you finally do. Excuse me.
What did that just come off your face? What was that you just flung on the floor?
Moisturizer.
Not a natural part of your body. Something out of a can or a bottle.
This is a natural part of an animal. This is, it's from a jojoba.
That's okay. That's okay. A hold on my feet couldn't hurt, you know?
Because of you and you're keeping the windows closed all the time, I have dry nostrils now, and they crack and bleed.
How about tonight when I come home, I'll come in your room with a squirt gun and just fire a few rounds up your nostrils. You'll die in your sleep from bleeding nostrils. Pussycat! May I get into the just for about a minute?
Well, I'm sure you will. It's an eventuality. Why don't I just give up? Don't smirk either. I hate when you smirk, even if it's in the mirror. You just have this attitude that the world is your oyster.
Right. Yeah, I empathize with you.
It's not working. It's not working.
One day, you know, I've lived here for 7 months now with you, and you know, it gave me all this good harmony when I came in, no wearing shoes in the main hall and all that shit. I went along with that. I like the Japanese culture. But, you know, this is crazy. I mean, just give me about 6 minutes and I'll be out of here.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Put on the timer, for Christ's sake.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Is that 6 minutes in the cosmic time-space continuum?
Hey, it's getting longer every second, even as we waste.
No, I'm going to advertise for another roommate.
Oh, come on. You screened 150 guys before I came here.
And you were the only one that had any potential at all.
I'm doing my best.
Stop doing that.
What? I have to shave.
But not so loud. It's really distracting. I can't do what I have to. I have classes to teach.
Is this a goddamn bathroom or a meditation center, for Christ's sake?
Okay, the bathroom is off limits, but the rest of the house is a meditation. So you've got me so I can't even express myself.
Probably your bleeding uvula or something.
Mom, can I come in? Sure, honey. Now what? Oh, okay. Is the babysitter here, sweetheart? Uh-huh. Isn't she? You are so pretty. Thank you, honey. How come I don't look like you, Mom? Well, honey, you're only 11. I'll bet you were pretty at 11. You know what Bobby Phillips calls me? What? Honker nose. Your nose is just so nice. Mine is so big. Honey, I think it's time I told you. What? This isn't my nose.
Heard this? Doesn't matter, I'm here.
Bill?
What?
Bill, I've got that math paper that's due in You know, you've been such a whiz at math, and could you just check it for me? It's just a... If I screw this up, I'm really in deep shit.
Well, can't your mother do it? All right, come on in. But wait a minute. Okay. I was just doing the double acrostic.
With a blowtorch?
Bill?
What?
Here.
Bill, could you look at my tax return?
When I get into solid geometry,
Bill,
you know
really?
the formulas.
It's almost all done. I just need you to check the last page.
On page 2, I've got a couple of things in trig that just, I don't know, sine, cosine.
Pencil? Bring in the airwick with you.
Pencil? Here, no.
Oh, great. I'll just do these in my head and read them off to you.
Right here. I'll get it.
And a calculator. And some peanuts or something.
Does a cosine go on top of the sine? Or?
Bill,
Yo!
I've got the estimate on the new roof, but I think the guy figured it wrong.
Oh, okay. Come on in. It's getting cloudy.
Fix that drip in no time, Mrs. Schwartz, no problem. What? Looks like peanut butter they put on his pipe. People and mastic tape and wire and gum and stuff.
This is the hot shot, the big hot shot guy. $42 an hour and he's on his knees.
Don't Dan just wants to watch. You don't mind, Mr.
No problem. Watch
Johnson,
the tool, but don't step in my toolbox.
Oh, no. I had one of these during the Boer War. It saved my life.
You know, I don't know if I got a 7/8 fitting. I might have to go out to the truck and get it.
I got one.
You got one?
I saved it. I took this one off of, remember when we went to Toluca Lake?
Oh, that's all.
That's the one. I wanted a memento of the wonderful time we had sitting upright.
The bathroom of the motel.
You know, I would advise you, in the future, if something goes wrong, don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. No, right away I would say, call myself or call a lot of reputable plumbers in this part of town. Just give them a call, but get them in here because this. Ow! No problem. Yeah, it's a hell of a crowd in here today. I think it's okay. I'll have to charge you the 2-hour minimum because I had to drive over. And,
For an hour and a half more.
Okay, here.
Brush my teeth.
Right, please.
Thank you very much. This is part of the new tan centers. You've seen them all over town, right? They didn't give you that little stuff to squirt on before you came in. For my next piece, what I'd like is your suggestion of something you go to your grandma's house to visit, you go up in the attic, and there's something unexpected that you don't expect to find that you find up in the attic. What is it?
Old wedding dress.
An old wedding dress? Is that what you said?
Right.
Good. I got it right then, didn't I? Thanks. An old wedding dress. Small town in the Southwest. My mama was real mean to me. I had an aunt who lived out on the outskirts of town. She said, son won't set you free. When I went to high school, he used to be wearing all these funny pads and play football with all the rest of the boys. When I went out to Tessie, I put another wedding dress and God, what a joy. Los Angeles, got a job on Rodeo Drive. I thought, this sounds real good. It sounds like cowboys, man. I'm gonna be a man, gonna be glad to be alive. Then I looked around me, saw all these dress places, all these haberdashers, you know, my heart just leaped with joy. Deep down inside this burly, hairy chest, doesn't live a girl. Well, there lives a girl, there doesn't live a boy. I've been hiding too long. What do you know, them aliens? Well, I'm in like them alien part, you know. But don't be afraid of that lady inside of you guys out there in the audience, because, you know, she can be a real good friend.
Jim Lilie, the greatest German blues singer. I don't know how to make him sing. All right. Those of you here who were here last week or the week before know that we're trying different things. We're not doing things quite the same way we used to. We're doing them much more slowly. 8 years we've been doing it. As a matter of fact, 8 years ago, when we started performing together, there was 2 characters that kept appearing. And we played with them a lot. We didn't intentionally, bring them out or anything, but they would just show up every once in a while. And they sort of led a life of their own while we were performing. And something happened to them. I don't know, they just never came back. And strangely enough, the first show of this run, 7 years later, they showed up. Because we're here to experiment. So we brought these characters back. And so since the first week of the run, we've been seeing what's been happening to them, and it's been progressing. And the 2 characters we're talking about, actually there's 4 now, but they breed like that. 2 main characters were Eddie and Marlene, and Eddie is a forklift driver, and Marlene is the waitress at the truck stop. And when they started out having a little flirtation. I think it was a flirtation. It was never clear enough to anybody what was happening. But Marlene worked at Rudy's Diner, and so since then, in the next 7 years, we find out that Eddie and Marlene have in fact gotten married. What a surprise, huh? And Rudy has also gotten married and also owns a casino in Las Vegas. But his hobby is still working at the diner. So in the last 2 weeks, we found out that they in fact got married and that Marlene had been accused of stepping out. That was what we worked with last week. So this week, we want to focus a little bit more on Rudy and Denise, who is his wife. And for that, I would like, what's an area that can itch? No, what's an area that might cause some concern between people?
Sex.
Okay, can you be more specific? Because we had fooling around last week. So
Sex without money.
Sex without money. I mean, not paying for it? Okay. Okay. Well, how money affects sex? Let's leave it at that. All right. So, with your kind of permission, let's go down to the truck stop on Highway 80 and see if the chili's warm.
How you doing, honey? Oh, that's so sweet. Let me make you some chili.
Oh, Rudy. I don't know, in my condition, chili doesn't...
We're here. I mean, we should, it's a baby. It'll have to know hot stuff. It'll, get it in easy now. Let it come in really cool. Like it later.
All right.
I'll put mild chilies in it.
Oh, Denise, I'm sorry, mate. That's okay, Marlene. I didn't mind. I just I washed some of the glasses, and then I dried them. Oh, you should be doing that. And then I brought them out here, and then I'm putting them away. Thank you.
Denise catches right on. You know, she leaped right in here and she's just pitching in.
I'll finish up in the kitchen. You just take it easy.
Some of that chili flavor.
You shouldn't be eating that chili. Well, that's what I told Rudy, but he says it's good for the baby.
There's a lot of nutrients in chili, a lot of protein in chili.
You know how she jumps around, though, after I eat.
All right. So I've never been an active person. She, what do you mean she? Wait a minute.
I'm going to the kitchen.
Thank you. Did you get the results back? Did you? And it's a girl?
Yeah.
We call her Rulie. No, I don't know. What's a girl's name that sounds like Ruby?
Well, I kind of like Marlene. I think we ought to name her after our friend.
That's okay. You want some seltzer? Kind of release some of the gas and kind of keep the baby from just jostling around in there?
Okay. Rudy?
Yes, honey.
You didn't give me my household money yet this week, and I wondered, I needed to get some groceries.
The receipts are late from the place in Vegas, honey, that's all. We can hold on to them for a couple of days, and they'll be, we'll get them, and then we'll just pay things, you know.
Rudy, you've never been late before with this, and I just wondered if it had anything to do with you going into town the other night.
No. It's, I had to. One of the pit bosses was really sick, and I had to go down there and fill in. I'm doing a double shift. I mean, this is fun being out here, and, you know, but that's where the money really is. And I just had to run in there.
Oh, darling, I know it's hard. We can't be a man and a wife, not for a while anyway. But you wouldn't go anywhere else, would you?
Nah. No. I told you when I met you, out of my mama's house and right into your life. 40-year-old man, cherry as could be. Come on, let's eat that chili up. This is good stuff.
I'm not very hungry.
Protein, hot protein.
But Rudy, my aunt called.
Oh, really?
And she said she saw you, Rudy, down on the boulevard.
I was down.
And you were with a lady.
No, I was just a hostess from the club.
She had high heels, like you said.
Vegas, that's what they wear out there.
And you were walking with your arms around each other.
Well, it was cold. Late night gets real breezy along here. The girl could die in one of those sandstorms down there. Someday I'll take you there and you'll see. Why am I telling you this? Yes, I went down there and I saw those high heels and I went crazy. You've been walking around with fat ankles now for about 6 months. I didn't want to marry a Russian woman. I wanted to be beautiful when I met you. Christ. Don't give me that. You know you don't belong to the union or anything. It's not like you and her came out of the same pod, for Christ's sake.
Rudy, she's very pregnant and very emotional. You're supposed to be taking better care of
I'm doing
her.
the best I can, but it sounds like a fairy tale. I don't know what to tell her. Of course I'm looking at those showgirls. What do you want from me? What does she want from me?
When was the last time you told her you loved her?
I don't know. I don't mark that down. I don't keep track of that.
Well, just think about that, Rudy.
Aha! You guys are together again.
Oh, for Christ.
I thought we settled this now.
Marlene, excuse me. Marlene was my employee here in my diner, right?
Yeah.
Need wet dishpan hand.
Marlene, go out and stick him in the dishpan again. I got to talk to Eddie.
I thought we worked this out.
We did. Okay, I need some help. Man to man, I need some help.
Rudy? You, Rudy?
Yeah, me, Rudy. You, Eddie, I need help. You gotta help me. Who else can I talk to, man? You know, Denise is pregnant, and God knows I love her. You know, she's a beautiful woman. When I met her, she was beautiful, and she's still beautiful to this day, but she's getting bigger, and a lot of water is going down here. I'm just not quite as beautiful as she was. You know?
Who is anymore?
Right. Okay, so then I went in to get the receipts into my place in Vegas, and there's this new gal, I don't know, Dawn or Trixie or Bambi or something is her name. She's got on spike heels, and you know, you remember in the old days before, you and Marlene, we used to go over to Roxy's club, you know, and just watch these women walk around on stilts for about 2 hours. It was wonderful, you know, and I've always liked that. And now, so I put my arm around this girl, and I bought her a couple drinks, and we walked down the boulevard, and I did a little pinchy here and there, and then I felt guilty as hell, and I came right home, and her aunt saw me. What the hell can I do? In a word.
In a word?
Yeah. You know, I'm not up to being faithful to her. I just get jumpy around these women, but they look so damn good to me.
Are you setting up a smoke screen? Because a week ago I was swearing you were porking my wife, and now you're talking about some Las Vegas fantasy.
I have never been within 100 miles of your wife in carnal thoughts. Right. We're like brother and sister.
So, all right. So, I mean, you're doing well. You got that thing in Vegas. Why can't you get yourself a little bungalow out there near the Desert Inn or something, and just lead a double life?
I can't do that. I can't do that. Also, the receipts from the casino haven't been quite as they were once upon a time, you know? And I haven't been quite as I was once upon a time.
That's it, isn't it? That's it.
Those are it. Those are it. Those are both those things, and I'm not thrilled about either one. And now Denise is, I don't know what she's doing. She's talking to her daughter through her stomach, you know.
Well, I thank God, Rudy. I thank God that I am not you.
Oh, help me out, my life.
And I got the labor relations board on my ass. They think I killed Jimmy Hoffa. I mean, I got my trucks tied up in escrow up to my eyeballs, you know. And thank God Marlene doesn't have one in the oven. Because I would commit suicide.
Or no help at all. And nothing. That's really going to settle my problem. Nothing is like having problems at home. I mean, I personally don't care if you did kill Jimmy Hoffa, and if they catch you for it, it still is not as bad as if you go home and your wife is giving you trouble. That is like dining with the devil. There's nothing worse than having trouble at home. Can you hear me okay?
Just waiting for the wind to stop blowing.
Hang on, here comes the opposing party now.
The loyal opposition.
Marlene said I could go home with her, and I'm going home with her for a few days.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that.
I just wanted to get a feel for the situation. Okay, Rudy. Listen, what are we doing here? Everybody's...
He's not going. If you're going to her house, he's not going to her house.
What?
I know what you're doing there. I saw the way you put your hand on her tummy. What do you think this is? The Goodyear blimp out there?
But you're the one with Woody Woodpecker.
She feels wanted. Rudy, I need my mother right now, and my mother ain't around anymore, and so Marlene's gonna just take care of
play
me.
mommy because she's frustrated because King Kong here is out with a forklift. 2 days? How long? A week from Thursday. Shower and help. Thursday when our daughter is going to be born in 2 days out of this important time frame right now just to go and be with Marlene.
Rudy, you can come over and visit.
Is there a secret word to get in?
Yes.
Oh, and I know what it's going to be too. You women, hang on. From a man who works on trucks and out in the field and is a real man, guess what those 3 words are?
They're not hard
I'm
to
begging
hear.
you.
No.
No.
You just think about it, Rudy.
Well, Rudy, looks like we showed that. Not in back for at least a week. Now you can focus on this other fox.
I don't want to focus on her.
Why not?
Because when I get close to her, I feel sexual radiation coming off her. She's got slits in her skirt. My God, man. They're high slits. And I get heat when I get close to her, and it makes me nervous. And as soon as I know I'm nervous, I'm guilty as can be. You know?
All right. Okay. All right. We tried that route. Let's try the moral route. Give it up. Forget about it. You got a wife here who needs you. She's got a baby. You got a family, and you need to support it.
I know that part. I know that part.
So what's the problem?
All just to convince her that I am not focusing on this woman in Vegas. That's all.
Okay. Well, you got to give an example. You got to provide an example. Stay home.
I'll kill a woman in Vegas. How about that? I'll throw the body on the doorstep of your place that she'll know I'm not focusing on it. What is it?
Can I stand over here and do? I
Yeah,
don't
well,
I won't put hands on her stomach.
if you can settle
I'm not
this
putting
up
hands
for
on
me, I'd be really appreciative, because I gave the guy a beer and he's still complaining.
Sweetie,
Swelling.
I dropped Denise off at my house, so I can come
Good.
back and finish
How
her
is she?
dinner.
Is she resting?
Yes, she is. Go over, Rudy. Go talk to her.
She thinks that I'm philandering.
Just go talk to her. She's sitting in my living room with her feet up.
Let me just finish this.
She's feeling real safe and quiet. Go on. Go talk.
Okay, Marlene, okay. You didn't put any ideas in her head.
I didn't put any. I know you love her, Rudy. She's just not sure right now that you love her. Go tell her.
You keep everything moving around here.
Yeah, I'll just give Eddie only one more beer for Eddie, all right? There's something called transactional analysis that some of you might have heard of. And one of the tenets of this particular system says that when we get in a stressful situation, we have three people inside of us that are likely to come out. One is the adult, one is a parent, and one is a child. And we'd like to do a scene on that for you now. What I'd like from you is a stressful situation.
Job interview.
A job interview. Thank you.
Send in the next applicant, please. How do you do? Are you Mrs. Smith, is it?
Yes, I am. Roberta Smith.
Have a seat, Roberta.
Thank you.
Been looking over your resume here, and it's pretty impressive, except that you've only been in this line of work. You've only worked in very, very few shoe factories for only 2.5 years. And your
That's
qualifications are good. Your education's good. I can see you understand merchandising and many of the facets of the business.
Yes, I did put down some people that you can call, and I would, since the
Appreciate it if you would call my mommy. Easter Bunny, because he left me a lot of stuff last year. I'm a real good person.
Yeah, your mother would be a good one to call. She has the president of Smith Shoes. I would certainly trust her opinion.
I could do any job you have. You're
She's a no-nonsense person, I know
In
that.
fact, I know I could do your job, young man.
Don't push your luck, miss. You know, 2.5 years in the field, just hang back just a little. You don't have the job yet.
Yes, I realize that. Have you gotten your glasses changed lately? They don't look, let me see.
Wait, would you put those back on, please, because I can't read the form. Thank you. Playfulness is important for a plant superintendent, but let's stick down to your qualifications, John.
That's fine, that's fine. But if you did call those people, they would tell you how quickly I catch on. And in fact, it turned out to be an asset for them that I was not in the field for years and years and years, because I had fresh ideas, I had new views, I could turn the perspectives around, and I could do that much better than you.
I'm looking for somebody who can
Okay, now
supervise the factory.
here's the paragraph you need to look at. Right there.
It didn't say on your qualifications that you used to be a teacher, too. Did you used to be a teacher?
Well, as a matter.
In fact, I was. I taught a Peter Pan how to fly. And I taught Rambo how to talk out of the side of his mouth.
That's where you worked in the Buster Brown shoe factory in St. Louis for 18 months.
That's correct, that's correct. In fact, also, their sales doubled in that time period because of some new ideas that I had.
Is this based on supervising the plant?
Yes.
I find that very hard to believe.
Well,
Very hard
if
to
you
believe.
have no set ideas, then you don't really know what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? I'm not big on touching you. I'm not big on touching you. Not an employee here yet. It looks good. You're in the top 4 applicants right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. here. Listen, if you want to, tour me through one of your typical stores.
And then I'll yell and scream and I'll sing a song. You can listen to my voice.
I think keeping the employees awake while they're on the job is important, but first what I'd like to focus on is your marketing abilities.
Well, I'd like to buy you a healthy lunch first. Why don't we do that?
I'm on a diet.
A Coke and an egg salad sandwich, that's not good for you.
I just needed it was a stress break this morning.
Well, then let's go tour, because I could point things out just by looking.
Around! I can see all kinds of stuff. Can you lend me some money? I don't have any money.
We can look, just come around front side of the desk here, look out the window.
Ooh,
See into the plant here. Now you see the way we've got the basic grid system, the way we've laid out the plant.
Yes,
Worked
I
well
see
for
that.
25 years.
That's nice flow
Yes.
going on. Good
Not
traffic
a
patterns.
wasted bit of space in this whole plant.
That's right, except for that file cabinet in the back. Look
What's
how it's
wrong?
kind of, I mean, it's metal. It's sharp edges,
I know
people
it's
going
metal.
by quickly.
Nobody ever goes by there.
Oh, there's Mommy's little pussy. Oh, I miss you so much when I'm at work. Oh, and I love it when you purr.
What is this woman really thinking about? What are her concerns right now? She's oohing and eyeing over that cat. What's her subtext?
Star Wars defense.
Star Wars. She's concerned about the Star Wars defense. Yes, thank you.
Mama's baby. Yes, is that good tuna? Oh, Mama's pussy loves her tuna. maybe a little liver too. There.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, they're out of artichokes, so I got water chestnuts instead.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah. They don't have to boil quite as long.
Did you pick up the TV, Hank?
Sorry. Listen, well, I can turn on the radio. I'll pick it up tomorrow. It's too late now. Everything's closing up.
Well, I really wanted to see the news.
Really? Oh, I want to watch People's Court. You know, I'm thinking about going to law school now because of that.
How
Right.
interesting.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just common sense. You seem to be preoccupied, honey. Is everything okay? I mean, or can I touch you? Sure. I want you to be all sore.
I miss our TV, Hank. I miss Dan Rather.
Okay. I can take a hint. I'll don't worry about me, honey. I'll go eat at the Ukrainian place.
Oh. I can't eat all these water chestnuts.
Well, who can? It's not, I mean, once a year we do this. Once a year on our anniversary. How soon they forget.
What good is it? Celebrating an anniversary, Hank.
Because it's the only one I have with you.
What good is it eating water chestnuts and feeding this cat who's been with me for 18 years? What good is any of it? Did you see the paper?
Parts of it, yeah. What are you referring to in particular? Maybe I missed it. I'll go get it out of the trash if you want.
The government, Hank,
Yes.
and what it's doing.
Aha.
I really think, Hank, that this stuff, this feeding the cat and this making the stuffing is trash. It's trash, Hank. I'm leaving you. I'm quitting my job. I'm joining the peace movement because I can't stand it anymore. It means nothing to me. None of it.
Maybe I could still get the TV. I'd hurry real fast. Maybe I can get it. You want me to leave now? I don't know. If I leave, you may take a shot at me. I don't know. You're so strange, honey. Oh, God. What went wrong?
I had a dream. I had a dream that we were all gone in an instant. And the cat didn't matter, and the water chestnuts didn't matter, and my job didn't matter. Oh, I love you, Hank. Come with me. We'll do it together. We don't need another lawyer in this world.
Well, sure. Sure. I've trusted you before. I trust you again.
Then you'll do it?
Yeah, do I have time to pack?
You don't have to pack. We're only going to wear white.
We're like,
All we wear from now on is white.
we don't have to, like, put our entrails on the floor or anything. This is not suicide pact, dude.
No. We'll be living with a wonderful bunch of people.
Oh.
Up in Eureka.
Well,
And we'll chant most of the day.
uh-huh.
And then the other part of the day we'll grow vegetables. And it'll all be for peace.
Well, I'll go get my razor and shave my head then. Be right back. Honey, don't move too far, okay? 'Cause I love you. Wherever we go, whatever we do.
I'll bring you tea.
I went to the movies last night and saw a new movie out called Legend. And one of the things that struck me about the movie that was so powerful about it on one hand, it was kind of corny on the other hand, but the thing that was so powerful was that it had a very archetypal theme in it. It was the battle between good and evil, which we've seen in just all kinds of plays and books and movies. And there are lots of archetypal themes, and we'd like to use one as our focus and our meat for the next scene. So can someone give me one of those, big archetypal themes that keeps coming around in literature and movies? And
Flood.
the flood. Okay, thank you. Mom gave me that one. I don't care about that one.
Do we need these? Think real hard.
Probably not, but boy, I'd sure hate to need it and not have it. You didn't talk to Bernard next door, did you?
I couldn't. He's going so fast past his windows. But he's got a backpack. He's got stuff. He's got his luggage. He's going crazy in there.
Then you told him.
I didn't have to.
Well, did he see us packing? How does he know? We promised we wouldn't tell.
He knows because there are waves coming from heaven warning all of God's people. That's how he knows.
That was our message.
Our message is collect call. They ask for one person. This was folks. I heard folks at the beginning of this. Sorry.
This is for the chosen people. How do we know Bernard's chosen?
Oh, I saw him in the shower once at the Y. Peanut butter. We gotta go take peanut butter.
We're going to have to get some preservatives in it, though. Hate to do that, but...
Oh, well. Yeah, well, we'll just all eat natural stuff. Whatever comes by. A twig, maybe. Get that.
We'll take it. Canned food's probably better. It's so heavy.
I think, and don't forget the opener. Don't forget. Get that onto my belt. I could be king with this, you know.
Proud we were children.
Me too. Let me get the door. Hang on. Yeah.
Is something going on, Myrna?
Hey, no, we're cleaning up the
We're
place.
just cleaning. We thought we had a garage
Such a
sale.
mess, you know.
Because I saw Bernard and he was heading out of town with a backpack.
Well, I guess it's his vacation.
He's been talking about Yosemite. He's gonna walk, I guess.
Great. Listen, anything, it'll be 2 weeks from Saturday. If you want to bring some stuff over for the sale, feel free to do that.
Yeah, no rush. No rush.
Then.
Well, it's bound to let up soon.
We got a big tarp. We're gonna put it over the top so people can see it. Well, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of little ashtrays and stuff. We give up smoking. I'm sick of those things around. Too many souvenirs.
What do you want me to do with your safe deposit box key? That was really why I came over.
Oh,
I just unearthed it. You know, you gave it to me last month in case anything should happen.
Oh, you can hold on to it. It won't matter. You can hold it.
It won't matter?
I mean, it's who would we trust if we didn't trust you?
right,
You
Eloise.
keep it. Keep that extra.
Hang on to it for us.
We ever lose our original one and we can't get into our safe deposit box, we'll just come and rap on your window.
Can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
Why are you wearing hip boots?
It's so wet outside, and you know the sump pump is clogged up out back. I'm gonna go out
And
there
me too, I'm helping.
plunge around in it. We share the work in this household.
Did you need an umbrella or anything, Eloise?
No, but I think I want to borrow your canoe.
No problem.
Fine.
It's in the garage. So can you get? It's up above though. Can you get it down?
Yeah. Thank you.
The garage isn't locked.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure.
Sure, Eloise.
Boy. For this next scene, what I'd like from you is a suggestion of a relationship between two people. And, I'll tell you what, everybody shout out a number of suggestions for two relationships. Teacher and student, what's one? Brothers, I heard? Witch doctors, good. Separated Siamese twins, lovers. What, sir?
A bank teller and auditor.
Bank teller and auditor? Okay, those are the things that are right on the top of our head. Those are the first suggestions that come out. I want you to take about 10 seconds or so. Think about another relationship between two people. One that wouldn't have to be necessarily male-female or necessarily male-male.
Financial advisor.
Financial advisor. And what's a place where you wouldn't expect to meet up with your financial advisor?
Subway station.
Besides hell. Subway station. Subway station. Thank you very much.
Lily.
Well, for crying out loud. You take subways.
Of course I take subways. Who'd drive in this city?
It's real nice to see you.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you.
What's that?
Well, I've been working on your prospectus since the last time we saw each other.
Is it important?
With your trust fund, I think you'd better have a look at it.
Is it safe to do that here?
Why not? It's midnight. Nobody's around.
Holy cow. That's not what Grandpa intended at all.
It's a lot more than Grandpa intended.
Boy.
Thanks to me.
Whoa. You haven't told my brother yet, have you? He was so mad when I got it all.
Well, I've been wanting to talk to you about that, Lilie. As a matter of fact, your brother came to see me yesterday. He was very upset, as you might imagine.
Uh-huh.
He had all kinds of dire threats about things he was going to do to you. I dissuaded him. I said you'd be happy to give him some of it.
How much did you tell him I'd be happy to give him?
About half.
Half? Holy cow. I have plans. I've got plans. I mean, I'm going to do some real serious investing for the first time in my life. I'm going to turn over a whole new leaf. I'm not seeing any of my old friends anymore. I got almost a new wardrobe. Just a couple things I'm hanging on to.
Lilie,
I'm going to let my hair grow.
Lilie, I have to tell you this. Your brother's asked me to marry him. And I'm going to do it, Lilie.
What side are you on?
Well, I'm on everyone's side. We'll all be family now. And I don't care. And I don't care if he's rich or poor, Lilie. I just think it's only fair that you share your money with us.
This isn't feeling real good to me. I'm feeling kind of set up. Tell me something. Cross your heart. Tell the truth. Would you marry my brother if I didn't give him anything?
Of course I would, Lilie. I love the man.
Why?
You really want to know, Lilie?
Yeah. I mean, I lived with him. He's not an easy man to be with. He's got lots of really seriously bad habits. And drinking's only one.
He reminds me of you, Lilie. And I can't marry you.
Woo!
There, now I've said it. I'll give you your files. I'm sure you'll want to go to someone else now.
No.
No?
I'll tell you what.
What?
Anybody who feels that way about me is going to take good care of me, right?
Of course I would.
And you're the best one to have my files. Don't marry my brother because he reminds you. Really, my habits are nothing compared to his. I'll even give up smoking, okay? Just to show you. We could be best friends.
What about your father?
He doesn't mind that much what I do anymore. He's trying to kiss up to me, too. Now that I got all the money, everybody's kissing up to me. So I need somebody I can trust to take care of me. Listen, I don't mind being your friend. Really. I mean, you're much straighter than I ever was. But I'm changing. Maybe we could get you a haircut or something. To loosen you up a little. Wait, I got an idea. Ain't the same prescription, but they're close. What do you think? New leaf, huh? New look, huh?
It does look different.
Oh, fun wearing those. Watch this. Hi. See that? Now you go say hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Just a test, thanks.
Okay, you gotta picture this. You go into the supermarket, okay? You go down to that produce section where there's 9 million different things. You know all the stuff that's in there. You've seen it 100 times before. What I want from you now is a suggestion of something unusual in the produce section that has 2 or more syllables. Probably 3 syllables would be great. Artichoke I heard first. Thank you very much. Artichoke.
And could I have a 3-syllable term of affection?
Snooky puts.
Snooky, didn't he used to sing on our hit parade? Snooky puts?
Yeah.
And they're on our side.
Of all the desserts that are available out there, which do you consider the very most decadent?
Chocolate decadence.
Chocolate decadent. Thank you.
What's an animal that you would love to have for a pet?
Chimpanzee.
Platypus, I heard. Thank you.
Got chocolate decadence,
Artichoke.
Snooky puts.
platypus.
Joe.
Snooky, 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 puts, snooky. Puts. Puts. Snooky puts. Snooky puts. Snooky puts. Snooky puts.
Thank you. I want to do a little test. We communicate, I've heard it said that whether we're speaking or not, we're always communicating. One of the ways of communication that we tend to think of as primitive due to growing up and seeing a lot of Tarzan movies, right, is the talking drums. I found, though, that the rhythm does really communicate, and people will get specific messages. So what I'm going to do is play for about 8 or 10 seconds, and then I want people to shout out words that are right on the top of their minds. You don't have to make up anything, it doesn't have to be hilarious, just something that really comes out when you hear the drum beat, okay? Just kind of let it sink into you and let this stuff come out of you then, okay? Marbles, what's another one?
Seasick.
Seasick, okay. Good, good. I'm going to do another kind of a different rhythm now for about 7 or 8 seconds. Okay. And then I want to have a couple more words that really come out now, that really are evoked by the playing of the drum. Okay. Relax and get into this and let it come out of yourself. I'm not kidding. train. Hot, what was it?
Sun.
Hot sun.
Banana.
And what was the other one again?
Banana.
Bananas and
Slappy.
slapping.
Omelet.
Omelet. Okay, what I'm hearing is a lot of food words coming in. A lot of other words. You heard them too, right? What that says to me is that we need a break now. So we're going to take 10 minutes. I mean, there's some popcorn out there, no bananas or no sluggies or whatever they have thrown over here. But there is some, you can take a 10-minute intermission and come back for the second half and we'll try more testing on this.
For you on an important life issue. Some of the things we've had in the past have been deprivation, power, divorce. What's a life issue?
Loneliness.
Toxins.
Having kids, I heard. What's an issue in your life around that? Around having
Losing independence.
Losing independence.
Abortion.
Okay. Or independence. Good. We will now take a look at independence. Having it, losing it. Thank you.
Gotta hurry up because if she comes back, we don't want to get entirely hot.
You like that? This one's clear.
Ooh, I want the one with the little worm in the bottom. That's the one.
I want a brown one. I want a chocolate one.
You want a chocolate one? See, I've been putting water in this so that I'll keep the worm alive.
Okay, no glasses, okay!
Yeah, it's mostly water. Okay, and then, but you gotta have a red one. And make a red one and then a white one, and it'll make it pink and make it come out your nose. Okay, now don't swallow, okay? Okay. Hooray for the red, white, and blue!
Could you help me with these packages?
Oh, Mom, I was just doing my exercise.
Oh, good, honey.
Yeah.
Here. Thanks. So, you kids were okay? I knew I could trust you. I should have done this long before, you know? And after all, the store's only down the street.
Want some gum?
So did you watch TV?
A lot.
Bob is on.
Oh, good.
It got boring, so we came to...
Okay, then we played with Farfel. Farfel bit Angie, and so we had...
Not bad.
No, so you kicked him down the stairs and he went to sleep. You, Mom?
Tommy, have you been playing with that air freshener again?
No.
I did.
Yeah, right.
It smelled in here. Farfel made it smell in here.
Barbara, I told you not to play with that stuff. Who knows what those fumes can do?
I don't know. Ricky Felice had some of those at school. I made him fall over. We did it in our science project in school.
I know. These things are dangerous.
Maybe we should go upstairs and do homework.
For the rest of the year. Yeah. Sounds like the door.
Hi, is your mommy here?
Yeah, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Joe.
Were you guys, am I disturbing anything?
No, we were leaving.
Nothing.
No, stay. I really want you guys to get to know Joe a little better. He's heard me brag about you often
Probably,
enough.
it's probably okay if they go.
Joe, I really, Joe, not here. I'd really like you to get to know them. You know, they're just what? Kids.
Special omelet, you're gonna go crazy for it.
Oh, Mort. I love it when you cook. I really do.
I got some of this English breakfast cheese.
I think maybe the cheddar's better. I know
No, we keep the restaurant supplies in the refrigerator. I keep the stuff that I buy in the apartment refrigerator. You don't want industrial strength cheddar, it'll melt the
Well, this is your first omelet, you know, and I've cooked, God knows, 7,000
It's the
omelets.
first one I've ever cooked for you. But I've
By
made omelets.
myself, too.
I've made omelets in my dreams for years, really.
But always with a detailed description.
I'm going to make her shit. This omelet is going to be so fantastic, she'll just never want to eat again.
Oh, Mort, did you use the olive oil?
Of course.
Ah, I always use Pam.
Don't push me, Mama.
How white bread of you to do that. Terrible stuff.
They're just,
Oh, God, no. Yeah, that's deodorant in there. You don't want to put that on.
Why doesn't he listen to me? I could teach him how to do this easily.
I want to do it my own way. I'm a man, and that's what I where I belong.
chilies.
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
Piñons. Wonderful. We can put chilies, too. Let's put about 6 of those things in there. 'Cause
Don't
you
criticize.
eat these things.
Don't criticize. I'm never
Talk
doing
about a
it.
burst of flavor.
Shut up, shut up.
She's not
Don't
listening. She
criticize.
thinks I'm a moron.
You're right. You put in those pine nuts.
We could put in some chilies, too. That's okay. Get some from These are like atomic. They go on forever.
Pine nuts and chilies. It just sounds innovative.
So patronizing.
That was good. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Pretty soon he won't need me around the kitchen
What else?
anymore.
Maybe a little bit of... Could you dice up a little green pepper for me?
Whatever you say.
Honey, I'd be
Not
happy
Too
to.
much of a problem.
Oh, his technique is really rough. Rough technique.
That looks great, honey. Got a flippin' omelet.
I like to keep it on real low heat, too, because as you see all the magic ingredients, you never know what you're going to put in there, and I want it to merge, you know?
An artistic statement.
Kind of a kaleidoscope, you know, where it's just sort of, whoa, another picture coming up here in 10 seconds.
It's not just food we're talking about here, Toots. We're talking about life.
I have to keep remembering this is not an omelet that we're talking about. We're talking about me not having to hurry home to do this.
Mort, that smells absolutely delicious.
Next, we're going to put it in our mouths. You won't believe it.
Wonderful.
It's going to be great.
And I'm so happy that you learned how to do this and
What learn? But what a big deal to turn on the heat and put an egg in it.
Go for it! Take the apron!
Get your plate.
Really? I'm going to feed you for a change.
and tomorrow night, tuna casserole. It's real easy.
Back off. Back off.
Son, I've got this book. Your mother wanted me to talk to you about about sex. But I told her you probably already knew more than I did anyway.
Right, Dad.
So...
What's a relationship other than the ones we've seen so far? Parent-child and husband and wife, where independence is really an issue.
Grandparent and grandchild.
Grandparent and grandchild, yes, thank you.
was not feeling too good. Can I tell you your story later? I just want to have a nap.
Oh, Grandpa.
I'm sorry, kiddo.
Me and Marty wanted to hear it.
Oh, God.
You know, Marty doesn't go to sleep until she has a story, and you tell the best stories, Grandpa. Here, you hold it. Only a doll.
It sheds like a mule. You don't know what it's like. You never saw a mule shed. That's the way it's like. When I was a kid, I had a mule. I had to shave it every day.
That story, Grandpa.
Changing. 87 years old and my voice is still changing.
What does that mean, Grandpa?
It means that life is always appropriate.
Tell the story now.
Okay, which one did you want exactly?
Could you tell the one about the lizard?
Well, this was told to me when I was in India, and as I was in the boondock province in India, and like it was yesterday. I was floating along the Ganges, making my way, and I saw a lizard on a rock. And the lizard was an intelligent lizard.
What color was he?
Phosphorescent.
How big was the lizard, Grandpa?
As big as all outdoors. I've done this 100 times.
Oh, please!
And so I got a special bond with this lizard. So I took the lizard off the rock, and people stared at me. That's the sacred lizard. And I didn't know. I was only on vacation.
And then it started to feel funny.
Yeah.
And then you got all hot and dizzy.
Yeah.
And then the lizard spoke to you.
That's right. Well, you know the story. Why don't you tell it to me?
I guess I could, huh, Grandpa?
Yes, and I'll take my nap.
May I have a woman's name?
Tilda.
What was that? Mary? Mary. Thank you very much. There. Bright red.
Oh, we shouldn't wear lipstick quite that bright. Well, I mean, soft pink, that's what you want. Let's wear soft pink.
No. Today we're going to step out and we're going to ask for a raise. We're going to stop at that little lunch counter where that handsome young...
Oh, no, not that cute guy. Oh, I couldn't talk to him. We couldn't do that. Don't make me do it.
We're going to do it today, and bright red is our color. Get used to it. Today's the day.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Don't
tomorrow, please. Every day you tell me let's do it tomorrow. And it's time for us to make some kind of positive statement in life. I'm tired of staying home all the time. I'm tired of wearing beige.
Well, maybe we could just work up to red. Maybe we could wear a nice pastel green or a medium pink, please.
I'm not listening to your fears anymore. It's red today, and not only that, we're going to wear the new mascara, too.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready.
It's been 3 years since we went out and met somebody new. Please, today, let's just try it. Can we think of it as an experiment?
I mean, if it doesn't work, we won't go then? We won't do anything more?
I'll compromise and say it's an experiment. But it's time. Time. A heart doesn't take longer than 3 years to mend. I'm ready.
All right, but please. We'll go. We'll go to the counter. Just let's not wear red yet, please.
Right? I'll compromise on the red. We'll wear the medium pink. But we're going. We're going together.
Okay. You're ready. Okay. All right. Okay.
Because Ralphie, my best friend, that's why I'm upset. And you're so cool. You're Mr.
I told you if I can't make the jump up in this next G rating by taking this class, it's important to me. But I know you've got your problems too.
That's right.
But for 24 hours, could you just not drag him across my doorstep?
Well, I just think that because you and I developed this partnership, I think it's a real kick in the butt for you to leave when we're just starting to break even. You know, and you're going off to some other level. I mean, you have a name for yourself.
We're in the black. I'll sign over my part of the business. All I want is a couple of bucks to just goose me out of here. I've been in this rut too long, man.
This is the first month when we've been able to cover our asses. And now because you had that one case and you're a big deal, you think that you can just take off.
Okay, covering my ass is boring, okay? Once I covered it, whoop, it's covered and I'm gone. That's it. It's me to sleep. If you like that, stay here. I'll leave the money. You can take care of the business. You can take care of the partnership. You can cover your ass till you can't find it anymore. But I'm gone. I'm going to go out there and shake my ass in public until somebody starts shooting at it again, and then I'll cover it, and then I'll move on from there.
Yeah, right. And what about me?
You're 79 years old. You won't die.
I know, but our reputation is built together.
You can keep my name on the door.
Nobody will believe it. They'll say, "Where's Ralph? Where's the other dingle?" Not the Dingle Brothers anymore. One dingle.
Just make it a dingle. It's not the name even, that's ridiculous. Who cares about it? What's in a name? It could have been Schwarzkopf or something. What's in that? Doesn't matter. The idea is that you can take care of it. You don't need, I'm not doing this, I'm not leading my life for their expectations out there. They have to see Dingle Dingle, let them go someplace else. I'll put a picture on the wall. You can stand close to it if it makes them nervous. Tell them we talk on the phone.
Okay, let's talk about what we're really talking about here. What we're talking about is the fact that I supported you. I brought you into the partnership. I said, I want my brother. I don't want some slimy cretin from law school. I want my brother. and I gave you the money, and I gave you the wherewithal to come down here, and now as soon as you get a little bit of notoriety, you're gone.
It's not like I'm going to be in competition with you, man. I'm going to be in Japan.
We're all
What are
in
you worried about?
competition with
No,
each other.
not over there, really.
Sure.
I'll be only in importing. I don't care about this. What kind of a law practice we center around this? Well, of course, with a name like Dingle and Dingle. I don't know what I hoped for, but I wanted something more important. We don't do anything important here. The most important thing we did, we got into the black. We own the key to the door now. Big deal.
You and I just had definitely different views of what this business is about.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I'm
yes.
standing for tradition here.
And I'm sleeping on tradition.
I know you are.
Tradition sends me to Nanny Land every night. Oh, that's so boring, really. I mean, you put out the money. I have worn this stupid three-piece suit now for how many years? Enough! Enough! You know?
All right.
When I was little and you let me come into your room and I'll borrow the books and all that crap, that was one thing. But now we're both adults.
Right. Get out.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Take your dingle off the door.
Do you read? I'm going, but I'm leaving my dingle on the door. You can eat it.
With this ring, I be wed, life in my trunk. Life in your trunk?
Is it right hand?
I remember the day we got married. He was so nervous he put the ring on the wrong hand.
I thought you were a devil worshiper or something.
I was so happy inside. I couldn't see anybody but him.
With this ring, could you hold your hand still, please? This ring, I wrote a great poem last night, and I forgot it. I'm sorry.
It's a big step. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I wasn't sure what she was doing. But something a guy has to do, right? Sometime.
I do. He was so afraid. He thought he'd feel trapped. He couldn't have his own life.
I do. I do.
It took me a while to get used to it. I mean, frankly, it wasn't my idea. I mean, Sylvia set the whole thing up, and as they say, she ran after me until I caught her, or whatever it is. And I don't know, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea at the time, but it got much worse.
After a while, I started feeling trapped. And it was my idea.
You know, I came home, and I liked coming home. I realized I like to say, "Hi, honey, I'm home." I don't like to sit there and talk to the hairballs from the cat. I like to have somebody there, and the more I got into it, the more Sylvia pulled away and made me feel like I was some sort of a slimy person for wanting to be with her.
I'll read stories late at night to your blue eyes. I'll laugh at your jokes. I'll invite your mother over for dinner.
didn't either. So here we are, alone, together. Look, I don't know why we fight. I don't know why we fight. The lawyers have worked everything out. And you're happy, right? You got what you wanted? I got what I wanted.
I love my job.
I love mine too.
My bed is cold.
I have a water bed. Sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but I got somebody else to come home to now. So, if I do a joke, I can tell you once, you can laugh at it.
Well, I'm going to keep the wedding album,
Fine.
and I'll look at it sometimes. It was a happy day.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do it again sometime.
Yeah, me too.
Babies, you know? It's like a sluice gate. All of a sudden, one comes, and another one comes, and another one comes, and another one comes. What happened to Father Knows Best with the neat little family? Numbers. It's like a tribe. How many hours a day can you work? How many bags of groceries can I carry home? If I stop, half of North America goes on food stamps. Maybe I could build something out of the children. There's hundreds of them. It's like schmooze when you come home at night. They love my legs. They love me from here down. They're sticky. They're cute. They're blue eyes. They're so cute, but there's so many of them. And they all have names.
Excuse me, Mr. Friedman.
What?
Congratulations.
What is it?
Your wife had triplets.
Okay, but wait, there's more. We're going to do something even more ridiculous than we usually do, and what we're going to do is not ask you for a suggestion, but let our orchestra here initiate a scene by playing some style of music, and based on whatever he plays, we'll come out and create a scene. So I just want to let you know that beforehand so you didn't think it was a mistake. So what we're going to do is let Dan do whatever pops into his head and see what happens out of that. So.
Sister, I will help you. I will
time passes, we know it does. The husband returned from the north one day. A special treatment from one woman, but when he looked up and saw two women ready to serve him, he was astonished and surprised.
Oh, Jamuki. So, you have taken good care of house. In my absence, you keep the rice paper clean.
While you were away, our loving sister has come to live with us and to make my burden lighter. If it pleases you, may she stay?
She must earn her keep because my samurai business does support two women.
And time passed, as it always does. The man grew to expect the sister to do more and more. He was not only happy with her, having her there as a privilege, as an extra person, he expected so much more of her.
Baby. Oh, so much better than petal blossom.
Kuko-san, I do not wish to take the role of my sister. I am only here helping you.
You help me in many ways you do not know. Please, come look. I make a window. This could be yours.
As they looked out the window, and she saw something that made the house not so happy anymore.
I think it is time for me to go, Kuko-san. Yes, honorable sister. Your sensitivity and love in this situation is highly appreciated. I shall be forevermore in your debt. If you would leave us lovingly and honorable sister, with such a husband as this, would you not care to come with me?
As we watch the happy house once again, we are reminded of the haiku. The blossom falls on the mountain. The mountain falls on the blossom. All things fall. First Class Families look at independence. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
For our last piece this evening, what we're going to do is a piece based on a very special kind of suggestion. Rod McEwen, who said, it isn't the big things in life that upset you when you lose your lover or when a relative dies, but it's when they say your shirts are going to be ready at the laundry and they're not ready. When you break a shoelace, when you find that last check in your checkbook is gone. What's something like this that would happen to you in your life?
Sneeze without a Kleenex.
An empty milk carton in the refrigerator is what I heard first. Thank you so much from a sensitive person.